Capricorns, welcome to your September reading. I hope you guys had a good last month. I hope the energies worked out for you guys. If you weren't here last month, this is the Into the Eye spread that I've created special for the channel. It incorporates a couple of my favorite things so that way I can get messages for you guys. I think we're actually going to start with the dice. I'm not sure how I did it last month, but your girl just does what she wants. So we're going to start on the inside of the circle. The inside of the circle is about internal energies that might be going on. So in the area of I am, and this can be just in your body, you have a 3. Okay, 3s talk about maybe you're just feeling very good because there's a lot of joy, optimism that goes into that 3. Okay, there might be creativity is the number 3, so there might be something going on with you creating a new body. Like maybe you guys are on some kind of health regiment. That's dope. Let's go ahead and move across to the mind. Right now, you guys have the 7. 7 energies are all about introspection, so you guys could be doing some research. You could be by yourself. This is about solitude. Faith and spirituality also comes to mind. Study and education, and this is all in your mind right now. So you could also talk about being ahead of the times. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. I want to match these energies real quick. I want to know about this 3 energy. Okay, it's paired with the 6 of Pentacles. Very interesting. So you might have had something, this is to do with your home and family, where you've created something that is bringing in money, or you're in a place where you can be charitable. Okay, the 6 of Pentacles, you see how there's kind of a figure 8 behind here, and it's all about the circulation of money. And there's a lot of money either circulating out right now or circulating back in to your home environment for the month of September. If you add those together, those are actually going to make, you have the 6 on the 6 of Pentacles plus that 3. It's going to give you a 9, okay? 9 is God's number. It's all about service to humanity, charity. Okay, it could also be about endings, divine wisdom, leading by a positive example. Maybe you have children and you'll be giving them money, or maybe you'll be giving to a charity and leading by a good example. Okay, it has something to do with reciprocity going on in your family and home area. Let's keep going ahead. Ooh, beautiful. You guys have the Ace of Wands in the mind area. I mean, this is all in the mind. Look at that. It's about linking up things. You see that there's a net? It's about lighting this net on fire. It's about establishing, almost like, I feel like you guys might be breaking out of boxes, but also there's just something going on in your mind right now. The Ace of Wands is an idea. This is sent straight from source, and it has a lot of passion to it, okay, because it is fire. So you could just have like something fiery on your mind right now. Or you're going to be given an idea that's going to need for you to do a little introspection, because the number, we don't associate numbers with these cards, so you just have the 7 again, which was on the dice. So let's talk about the positive and the negative things that can come with energy 7. 7s are all about introspection, right? Research, solitude. Think about the hermit going into his cave to think about stuff. What else? Being the researcher, we said that. Inner knowing. Okay, some negative things that can come along with that. Depression, pride, inactivity, ego, being antisocial. So we're going to go ahead and pull advice here in a little bit to see how we can, if we do have that problem where we're just feeling kind of maybe inactive in our mind. I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like there's a need for you guys to just be solitude with this idea that's coming forth in September, and this is going to be a good one. It might have to do with creative activities, because as we move along in the wheel over here to the east, which is in the position of fire on my wheel, is all about I want. Okay, this is the soul. And you see how there's the Queen of Swords, and she's kind of at the top of this mountain. She's gone there so that she can get some peace and quiet, and so she can think. Because also talk about just wanting freedom. Okay, maybe you're not able to get the solitude that you need to think about something. With all this blue and white, it's like coming to clarity, coming to truth about something in an innocent and pure way. When it comes to create, let's go ahead and pull that number though, because again, you guys have the 3. You have the 3 coming straight across. So in your body and in your soul, there's this 3 energy carrying through, right? There might be a need for socializing. This is all about creative expression. 3 is also a God number, okay? The 3 is about creation, but it's also about destruction. Um, you could be contemplating something to do with your creative passions. You could be in creative mode. I know that when I write poetry and things like that, I have to go away. I have to think, I have to get into emotions. So that might be something that you're having to do, Capricorns, in order to push something forward in a creative, whether it be a business, whether it be a job, you know what I mean, whether it be a hobby. Okay, or there's just your soul screaming out for, I want creative expression, I want freedom. Maybe you're going to the top of the mountain so that you can hear a message from the Ascended Masters. This might have all to do with spirituality, okay, or nothing at all. There's so many of you guys out there. So this is also talking about, threes talk about growth from a place of love versus a place of fear. Okay, and I think that you guys are getting that not only in your home, it's reflecting in your home. So let's go ahead and pull for love. You guys have 6. Awesome. Because 6 is the number of love. It is also the number of beauty, home, service to community, healing, okay, material needs, and funny enough, musical talent. So just throwing that in there. What else? Did we say home? Also can talk about balance. So you have 6s in the love. Oh, beautiful. You guys have the Empress, Major Arcana. It's your only Major Arcana right now. So in the South, it can talk about how you're feeling right now. And you can be feeling like you're in the Empress, okay? You're just very abundant. Perhaps you've been manifesting, okay? Or you're just feeling like you have everything you need, okay? As you can see, the Empress is full, like, she's pregnant with the world. She's in, like, all this creative energy, you guys. But I just feel like you're feeling very creative right now. Maybe you're feeling very creative because you have this idea and now you have to go contemplate it and figure out how to raise money for it. Something like that, or nothing like that. If this has to do with a relationship or love, I just feel like you either are feeling this about your person, like your person is the Empress to you, or this is you to them. They feel like you have everything that they could possibly want. I mean, this person has the wings of the ocean, they have the world inside of them. This is a very well rounded person, equipped in their emotions, okay? Maybe even very spiritual. You have this moon coming and, kind of swirling around. So they might be a person that is spiritual. Maybe they just seem, their energy that they carry is just very abundant. And you might really love that about them, Capricorn. So let's go ahead and write your numbers. So 3 again is going to be your advice. Let's talk about the negatives of 3 because we talked about the positives. 3, right? All that joy, optimism, childlike spontaneity. The negatives that can do with 3 is indifference, a lack of stamina, or a lack of concentration. It could be being stubborn or unreasonable, okay? So maybe that's something that could be happening that could be stumping you in your creative things, and there might be your creative pursuits, and there might be a need for you to go for solitude. For 6, we have 6 plus 3 on the Empress is going to give you a 9 again, mirroring right here. This could all be related. This where we have, love, your family and home, and over here and on what you want. So you might be thinking about maybe pushing a relationship through with this person. 9 is all about divine wisdom, okay? It has that God energy of humanitarian charity, self-sacrifice, leading by a positive example. It also talks about the energy of learning to say no, okay? So let's go ahead and start pulling some advice. Let's go ahead and pull some advice for areas that you might be dealing with at your family or home. Let's pull some advice with anything to deal with family or home this month. Let's see. It says, gentle reminders. I empower myself to advocate for my feelings, my well-being, and my all-around mental health. When someone pushes my buttons, I can oh so gently and impressively lightheartedly remind them that this isn't my particular cup of tea. Then I can make them a nice jasmine chai so they can taste the difference. So gentle reminders. So when they're trying to push your buttons, just gently, no, that's not what we're going to be doing. No. That's okay. I don't want any of that. Yeah, no. Okay, let's go ahead for advice. This could be doing with career and mind right now, or career and work. Specifically for career and work, any advice right now for Capricorn? Let's see what we got. Ooh, beautiful balance. This would be considered a major kana for this particular deck. It doesn't have a picture. So it says burning the candle at both ends, question. That might give you double the ambience and twice the sense of yingling, but you can't keep up that kind of energy evaporation forever. This card is reminding you to sprinkle some balance into your work-life recipe. When's the last time you ate a good meal, spent time with old friends, stepped foot outside? If you're working so hard your tank is empty, then you're not really doing your job any favors. So take a moment to stop and smell the ling ling. Your full-time sanity will thank you. Ling ling. It's just like a flowery scent. So maybe some balance in your mind. Maybe you've been concentrating on something and there's a need to not for a little bit, you know? So with work, it's just balancing work with not work. Let's go ahead and do any advice for creative aspects. Right? Ooh, that one flips right out. Oh, look at the B. It says optimism. It says, you have two, so we'll go ahead and read the second one too. It says, I look forward with sunshiny eyes and believe my path. In its own winding and twisting and up and downing way, it's leading me to a brighter future. It might take a while, but that's okay. Soonish, I'll be doing everything I've dreamt for myself, and I'll even be able to pay my bills while doing it. Because someday robot overlords will take over, abolish credit cards, and absolve all credit debt. Right? All right, the second card you guys called is Life is Art. It says, I see my entire life as a work of art, and I choose to be the artist creating it. Rather than sit around as a passive audience member, I pick up a pen and write my own story. That means every day is an act of creation, as I constantly strive to be the sort of hero who fearlessly follows their bliss, curates beautiful non-toxic relationships, and almost always resists having a donut. Have a donut if you want a donut. Nice, nice. Okay, let's move to this last bit of advice, and then we'll go ahead and pull your song, which we got our frog key. I'm not sure what I'm going to call him. Maybe Mi Amor. Ooh, that one flipped out when I said Mi Amor. It says commitment. Okay, I willingly accept that it's safe to topple my walls and commit completely to a relationship. It might be one that's already here and one that's on the way. Either way, those walls have got to go. Without them, I can go further, feel freer, and love bigger than ever before. Bonus, no walls means I'll save a lot of money on picture frames. So all this might have to do with a love relationship or not. I mean, it's up to you guys, Capricorn. The energy is fluid, as you know. Can flip in a minute, as you know. We are only human. So for the main advice, you guys have the 8, which is wonderful. This is all about wealth, abundance. Okay, 8 hold not only the karma number, right, of law and order, cause and effect, but it also holds that power, personal power, authority, management, self-discipline, and material world manifestations. And you guys are in a great place for that. Okay. If you guys ever need help with that, you guys can check out Abraham Hicks. That's who I use. That's who I like. But there could always be somebody else that you guys prefer. And just law of attraction is basically what it is. It's just every moment choosing the thought and the action that's going to bring you the most happiness. And that can take a lot of discipline. It's, if you've ever heard of Marie Kondo, where she's that Japanese woman who tidies homes. And she does it by a technique of taking something, looking at it, and saying, does this spark joy? Does this make me happy? And if it doesn't, you thank it and, thank you for serving me, and then you get rid of it. And that's what you're going to have to do with your thoughts, too. When negative thoughts, limiting thoughts come up, stop yourself and say, whoa, what that's good. If you can stop yourself and realize when you're having limited thoughts, that's the first step, and that's a huge step. And then you sit there and you think about, why do I have this? Is this somebody else's label? Is this my label? Why do I feel this way? Okay? Spark joy in your thoughts. Let's see. Let's pull some main advice and slide over to your song and your love preview. Ooh, Nikes. Yeah, we're not taking all that. We'll go ahead and flip it. Ooh, okay, right here. Nails. Let's see. Bam, you guys had a 3 there. All right. Everything's back. Okay, let's see. It says, my mind is exceptional, my body is optimal, my soul is serene. It says, life is a creative adventure to relentlessly improve your mind, body, and soul. It's supposed to be difficult and frustrating at times, but that's the only way to learn and develop. If life wasn't difficult, you'd still be stinking up diapers and waiting for grandma to come wipe your butt because it's easy. Take pride in hard times and use experiences to fuel your adventure. It's beautiful. All right, you guys, let's slide over to your song. Okay, Capricorn, so I went ahead and I channeled a song for you guys. And the song that you have for this month is called They Don't Love It by Jack Harlow. So go check that out. Make sure you leave love for that artist. And yeah, there might be maybe a couple of lines, maybe the whole song, maybe just something will resonate in there, okay, for you. So the situation with the love this month for the preview, we're just doing one extended this month. And you right now, I feel like, you guys are the magician. So you have the one, you're manifesting, or you have all the tools. So that means that you have, you have you have a good mind. You have good passion. You are emotionally mature and you're healthy in your body, or at least you feel that way. You know what I mean? And who you're manifesting, this person, or this person might already be coming into your life. I feel like there's two groups of you guys. Like one, they're still on their way, and another group, you know who this is, and they're presenting as the high priestess. This could be a very spiritual person. It doesn't have to be. They could be very religious, or they just could be very in their own power. They don't really care what people think. They match you. You're the one followed by the two. Okay, so they're your counterpart. And you might, like I said, you might know who this is or you might not. Right now, you're in the hangman energy. So for some of you, maybe you're waiting, deciding what to do to move forward with this person, or is this person going to move forward to you? But you're seeking some kind of knowledge. When you become the hangman, you take yourself. If you think, was it Odin that hung himself for the tree upside down to get knowledge? But that's kind of, or no, was it him giving his eye? But anyways, it's like a sacrifice for knowledge. So going and hanging upside down from the tree is almost like sacrificing something in order to receive knowledge. Okay, because you definitely want union. You're going to want union with this person whether you know them or not. I mean, it's weird to say that. If you know who this is, then you definitely want to go towards them because you guys have the Two of Cups. If you don't, when you do meet them, you're definitely going to want the Two of Cups, Cappy. So if you guys are interested, let me see if... Yeah, they have a lot of growth around them. You will have a lot of illumination, and you both have your eyes closed, but you're still surrounded by illumination. So you might, like when you see them, it might be love at first sight, or you might just know that this is the person that you've been dreaming of. Okay, so if you're interested in how they're going to feel or how they do feel about you for a love song, we're going to pull some advice, and we're also going to do intentions. Okay, so if you're interested in that, go ahead, slide over to the extended. If not, no problem. I love you guys anyways. So yeah, I'll see you next month. Make sure you do all the stuff if you want to. If not, yeah, no problem. Love you guys. Bye.